Hello, good morning, good evening, and welcome to Bigg World Cinema. Without further ado, we'll continue with what you're here for. And to ensure this channel survives, please don't skip the ads. Thank you. Around 9 p.m. the previous evening, when a Vietnamese family with their young kids returned to the guest house, the decibels increased big time, raising my hackles. Thankfully, the noise subsided as they had a room or rooms away from me. But the following morning, as I was finishing my breakfast, the family descended again to use the swimming pool. Even the other single Western guy who was staying there and was having a quiet fag by the pool quickly scarpered to his room. One of the ladies working there asked what breakfast I wanted the following morning and handed me a piece of paper to write it down, which I thought was a bit presumptuous and pushy. They wanted to charge 450,000 dong for that night, 25,000 dong more than I'd paid online for the previous night. A lot of hotels I've stayed at in Vietnam will match the price I paid online, or better, will lower it, but rarely raise it. So that didn't sit comfortably with me. And with blaring Vietnamese kids destroying the tranquil ambience, I decided to look around nearby for alternative accommodation. Hello.
Hello, xin chào.
How are you? Are you good?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Róc nè, róc.
I know this area well, having stayed at 3 other places in the same vicinity. So I'm in a new place. This is Tue Tam Villa. So this is a family room. When I woke up this morning, I decided I needed to move on, checked online, checked the places nearby, and then started walking around the area. This was online on Agoda for 300,000 dong. This villa was online for 3,500 dong. I came to have a look at it. The rooms that were available online weren't actually available online. They were booked up, but they hadn't got around to getting them off Agoda, so they say. I came to look at it. Of course, I was keen to test the internet, and of course the router was miles away. So the manager brought the router into my room to leave it in my room. So did everybody else. He just he wanted to get a good sale for the week and brought the router into my room, which is pretty incredible, but not very nice for the other people in the who are staying in the guest house. Although there are other routers dotted around the property, but even so, if someone's been in a room and they've got used to the internet in there, and there's now no router at the end of their corridor, they're going to be a little bit miffed. But that tells you something about the Vietnamese. And it's also great having a desk, which the last place didn't have, sadly to say. So I've got the choice of sitting here or sitting outside. So the price of the room he quoted was 500,000 Vietnamese dong for a day for 6 days. I was paying 450 at the last place with breakfast, and I didn't want to go any higher than that. So I walked out saying I didn't want to spend. He said he dropped it to 450. But then I would have to get my breakfast somewhere else. So I walked out, and as I was walking out, he dropped it to 420. So I got it for 420 for the next 2 days, and then I can decide what to do. So this was the only room available with a decent balcony, and as you'll see, it is a pretty impressive balcony. So desk if I want to sit outside. And this is the view from the balcony. View of my neighbours. And there's the pathway there, or the road, back to the main street. Here's the main street here. So room comes with kettle and fridge and glasses. They don't ever leave spoons in the room. They have glasses and they don't ever leave spoons. So they give you toothbrushes. They provide you with comb, toothbrush, toothpaste. Is that gel? What is that? Is it shower gel? 3-in-1, I assume, is shower gel and shampoo and conditioner. So they provide you with that, comb, toothbrush, toothpaste. So I'm using the toothbrush as a spoon, because they don't provide you with a spoon. Got 2 hair dryers, plenty of towels, toilet roll, but no spoon. Hoi An is a photographer's wet dream. It's quite difficult not to get good footage here. Everywhere you walk there's a photo opportunity. On my previous visits to Hoi An, I was a photographer, but now I'm a filmmaker. Is that the same thing? I feel that the film footage I shot recently in Hoi An is different to what I've been doing over the past few months. As if I've put into action the techniques I used as the street photographer I once was. And having got rid of the monopod and holding my camera close to my chest, I was able to get quite close to the action and grab some discrete film footage. I used to spend hours photographing life on the streets in Asia. I saw a number of tourists wielding DSLRs with big lenses. I used to be that guy. I bought the Canon 5D, my first DSLR, in 2006. I had two lenses, a 24 to 105 and a 70 to 200 millimeter lens. I'd pick a location, spot an interesting subject, and sit for ages photographing the same scene until I'd exhausted it. I'm pretty patient like that. But you also need to have a pretty patient travel companion. Hello. Hello, how are you? Are you good?
Thank you.
She's eating. What are you eating? Looks good. Hello.
Chụp cái gì chưa? Cái này xóa ngồi xóa đi. Cái này có trong nào.
thui vậy.
Cho một cái miếng miếng nào.
Sao đừng tới.
Lấy tùm đó.
Bả đến kiểu
Hôm nay đó. Ở đây rồi giờ 40 ngàn đi chị ơi.
Mai rồi có thương thì để cái chị. Có thương để cái chị.
Here at BWC, we are a sharing community. So could you kindly keep Uncle content by sharing this video with your friends? Thank you. On my visit to Hoi An 5 years ago, after I'd spent hours pounding the streets for photo inspiration, I'd spend another hour sitting somewhere in Hoi An, reading books by Japanese author Haruki Murakami. I'd previously read one of his novels many years ago and wasn't exactly keen on reading any more, but I'd met an Indian guy in Goa on holiday with his young son who'd picked up a dozen Murakamis at the airport for his holiday reading. So I was intrigued and gave Murakami another go. I was hooked. Might sound corny, but this time I felt that Murakami struck a chord with me and spoke my language, even though he is Japanese. So I too started ploughing through Murakami's back catalogue wherever I could get hold of them. And then I'd happily discovered some cheap photocopied Murakami books in a second-hand bookstore across the river in Hoi An. Around 5 p.m. I'd sit at a sunny spot outside a cafe down by the river, enjoying Murakami mixed with a couple of cheap sundowners. As strangers walking past gave me the Murakami nod of approval. I don't have time to read now. I miss reading. I haven't read a book for 6 months. When I walked into Fully Booked, the bookstore in Davao in the Philippines last December, I realised I missed Cebu condo life, where I sat on my balcony and devoured many books. I need to get back into that. I didn't even go to the gym this time in Hoi An. A newer one had even opened across the road from the other one I frequented 4 and 5 years ago. I didn't even sit by the riverside, having a sundowner this time in the old town. Most of the times on this visit I'd go down there just to shoot my footage, then wanted to get out of there fast. My feelings about Hoi An have changed since I first came here in 2004. All will be revealed in an upcoming video if you're still watching and interested. But spoiler alert, it's fake. Just a quick reminder to please click the thumbs up button if you liked the video, or thumbs down button if you didn't, obviously. Thank you. If you like the video, please could you like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to ding the notification bell to see my videos before your friends. See you on the next video. Take care everyone.